it's a beautiful, beautiful day, and I am trying to start establishing the medicinal gardens. There's a lot of overgrowth, lots and lots of mint. I didn't plant mint, but I've got lots of mint in my garden. And I've also got a little bit of wild bergamot that I'm trying to pull out. At the moment it's just completely taken over, and I'm trying to make space for more, for about another 15 medicinal herbs. So let me show you what I've been up to. Come have a look. So here we are. You can see there's a lot of digging happening this morning, and this is what I started off with about probably 3 hours ago. It's quite a lot of overgrowth in the garden. I want to turn this completely into medicinal herbal gardens. So I've started here. There's a lot of stuff, that still needs to come out. A lot of grasses. Interesting enough, I'm getting some, probably from the local farming area around here, but I'm getting some oats coming up, which I'm definitely keeping. I'll do some tinctures. Oats is basically one of those ingredients that if you do make a tea out of it, it is extremely calming. So yes, hopefully I can harvest some of it. There's not going to be a lot. I did buy oats this year to plant, so we'll see. But yes, you can see here there's a lot of growth on that side. I might move into that area as well at some stage. I've got some incredible nettle coming up there, so I don't want to disturb it as yet. I'll just leave it. But as you know, and as I've mentioned before, nettle is probably one of those super herbs that is basically good for everything. It's good for your digestion system. It's good for your immunity system. It's an incredible strong blood cleanser. So I do make tea out of it. I make nettle soup, and and with it, I don't know if you can see, we've got some cleavers, which is also another incredible herb. You probably won't be seeing that. We'll leave it for another time. But yes, I've got some tea tree trees that I've planted. They do look like they are coming out, and just doing very, very well at the moment. So yeah, look at that, gorgeous. That'll be very, very good to get that to flower with the bees around. Lots and lots of overgrowth. I've got lamb's ear, another medicinal herb here, and I've got a zillion little mint plants coming up. And of course I've done a very big cleaning last week, just cleaned up the area around the bees, get everything settled, and then tomorrow I will sit down some pallets and remove all of the stuff here, but that's just for the week, to make sure that I can suppress some of the weeds that are still out and about. And yeah, so that's today. And I've got this beauty. It's a Persian witch hazel. Makes the most amazing flowers in winter, which is ideal for the bees. So I'm looking forward to welcoming the flowers and the seeds of this little beauty. I did move the sheep and the goats out to this area here. It's been really wet, and they kind of run to the goat shed, which is now a nursing bay for 5 mamas, and I wanted them to come here to get some protection under the lean-to, and it's been working very well. And there you go. We've got a little sore-footed billy goat. I've treated him 2 weeks ago. They just, if their feet stay wet, they do tend to get really raw and sore. And so he's specifically prone to that. So this afternoon or tomorrow we'll catch him again and just treat him again. And old Lily has got arthritis. Shame. She's been probably 3 years over her prime. She's the long-lasting herd member of the Boer goats. But they're in good nick. They seem fine. It's just the sore feet. This little girl is also pregnant. She's I think she's probably about 6 weeks away. So we'll keep a close eye on her as well. And the roly-polies, which is the sheep. That was so fat. Anyway, my lovelies, I better get going. There's a lot to be done. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Overgrowth with the rain of all sorts of weeds, and sometimes I'm not sure what I'm getting. And so I just leave it to see what's transpiring. And last year, one of the interesting things that I just left, I wasn't sure what it was. It was this beautiful big leaf, healthy looking plant. And I just left it, and basically turned out to be chicory. And I will harvest all of those seeds, and I'll go and scatter them a little bit further away from the gardens. And then at some point when I have enough of those plants, I will harvest the roots for chicory coffee. It tastes amazing, especially if you blend it with dandelion root. Okay, my lovelies, just a very quick update. It's been a busy time, and yeah, before the end of the day, this needs to be cleared up. You take care, my lovelies. Have a lovely day or night wherever you find yourself. And remember, when you can, dig your fingers in the soil. Learn something old. You're never too old to learn something old, which our expert ancestors probably, always thought that we would know and remember. And we've lost so many skills, and it's worth just to go and look and find and research and try. But at the very least, get yourself a beautiful terracotta pot. If you're in a unit, wherever you find yourself, plant something beautiful in there and go find the beauty. Take care, my lovelies. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye now.